Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Melissa and I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on this channel. And today we're doing something super exciting. I wanted to talk about my New Year's resolutions, my New Year intentions for 2022. So let's just jump right into it. I have 3 categories that I kind of want to work on this year, and there's different things under them. So the first category is personal and financial. The second category is work and passion projects. And then the third category is just health and overall wellness. So we'll start with the first category, which is personal and financial. And we'll just jump right into the nitty-gritty of it because we'll start with some of the financial stuff. So one of my New Year's resolutions for 2022 is to pay off one of my student loans. I have quite a few that I have amassed over the years. If you don't already know, I have an undergraduate degree, a master's degree, and I'm going back for my second undergraduate degree. So I have a lot of schooling under my belt and a lot of loans because I put myself through college. So I'm coming up with a payment plan this year, and I've paid off I think 3 last year, which was an amazing feat. I'm so proud of myself, but I need to step it up a little bit and pay off one of the big ones this year, so that is definitely my first goal. My second goal is kind of along the lines of just strengthening my financial health. So I want to start a retirement account. I don't have any expertise in finances. I was never taught anything about finances. Everything that I've learned along the way, I've just kind of picked up from random tidbits here and there, from hearing about friends' parents talk about finances or looking online. So I want to start a retirement account. I think it's very important. I'm 27 years old. I'm almost 28. My birthday is on the 14th. It's coming so fast. And I think it's really important that I think about my future and my future financial health and just making sure that I'm set up for success long term, not just right now. So I'm looking into different accounts, and I still have so much to learn and I have so much to explore. So my goal for January and February, I want to say by the end of February, I want to have set up a retirement account in some form. And I'm not exactly sure what to do yet. So once I figure that out, I'll let you know, in case you also have no idea kind of like what a retirement account is and how to make one and how to save for one. So we will figure that out together later on, but that is my second goal. So one of my next goals, which is kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum of what I just talked about, is I want to save up for a few investment pieces this year. So I don't know if you guys are into the luxury market at all, but things are only getting more and more expensive and more hard to find. Like, everything is so hard to get your hands on. So right now I have this makeup bag from Leatherology, which I love, but I've always wanted the Louis Vuitton. I think it's called the BB Nice, or it's the Nice BB. It's one of the two, but it's basically like this one, and I've always wanted one of those. It's the perfect travel bag, and it's literally the luxury version of this Leatherology one. I've wanted one of those for so long, as well as the LV planner, the agenda cover, because those are 2 pieces that I could use for literally the rest of my life. So I kind of want to invest in them now because the price increases are getting insane. So I have some sort of future financial wellness I'm working on, and then some like short-term investments in products that I want. Additionally, for the personal category, I'm getting a planner. It's actually back ordered right now. I got it from Target. It's just a simple planner. I didn't spend much on it. I think it was like 10 bucks, but I really want to use a planner this year because I have so much going on at all times, and it's really hard to keep everything together. Sometimes I forget things and I'm not able to plan for other things in the future. So I really want to get this planner and kind of stay organized with it. I'm not going to be super strict. I'm not one of those people who like writes every glass of water they drink down in their planner and everything they did in their day. Just a general understanding of what I have to do this year, what I want to get done, so I can kind of prioritize my goals and stay on track. So that's another one of my goals. And another goal that I have for 2022 is work on my self-care, because I'm such a sensitive person. I used to not enjoy being a highly sensitive person, but now that I've learned more about myself this past year and about boundary setting, I want to get way better at it. I've learned that I've been able to protect my peace when I was able to set a boundary and successfully see it through, even if the other person was not a fan of it. Nothing I do ever hurt anybody, but I just overextended myself and did what anybody wanted because I felt I had to, because I'm a people pleaser at the end of the day. But 2021, I started working on that, but it wasn't a goal that I had set. It was just something I started doing because I saw myself getting so run down, taken advantage of in certain instances, and I was no longer going to do that. So 2022, I definitely want to strengthen my personality, strengthen who I am and what I believe in and what I stand for, and just make sure that I'm continuing to be the best person that I can be and not letting people walk over me, just really setting those boundaries and seeing them through. Because it's really scary to set a boundary when you're a highly sensitive person because you don't want to upset anybody. But I'm learning that being a sensitive person isn't a bad thing. It's just I process the world differently, I take in things differently, and then how I feel and respond is a little bit different than some other people. So there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm just working on really leaning into self-care. Like I said, with the boundary setting, working on mindfulness and just things to calm my mind and keep me in a good headspace throughout 2022, as 2021 was a very rocky year for me, to say the least. And then my last goal for this category is to reach out to friends and family more. I get so unbelievably busy that I just forget. I'm the worst at reaching out to people. I never want to bother somebody. I never want to annoy somebody, so I just kind of don't reach out to people. And then there's moments where I just feel sad and unfulfilled in my personal life, and I'm like, hey, look, I need to reach out to people more, especially for the people who reach out to me to see if I'm okay, which I thank them all the time when they do, because it's just not a trait that I have. It's so hard for me to just send even a quick message. I don't know why. I'll think about everybody in my life and I will wonder how they're doing. And now when I do that, I want to send a message, have a quick phone call just to check in with people, like when they check in with me, so it's not like a one-sided thing. I'm very blessed though that the people in my life who reach out to me, they know that's my personality. They know it's hard for me to reach out and they're okay with that and they don't take it to heart and they know I'm never trying to hurt somebody. So it's great that those people are in my life, but I definitely want to work on being better, and even if I'm stressed, just still reaching out to other people and see how they're doing, because everybody is stressed, let's be honest. All right, my next set of goals for 2022 has to do with my work and passion projects. So a couple of them have to do with YouTube. First, I want to get monetized in 2022. I have been doing these videos for 3 years now, but very seriously for the past year, and I still am not monetized, which it would just be fun to reach that goal. I'm very close, so I just want to hit it. And then I also want to hit 2K subscribers. I don't think I've had really a subscriber goal in the past. I was just kind of putting out videos, but I think it would be fun to hit 2K since I'm at like 1.6 right now. So I think we can do it. We grew a lot as a channel this past year, and I think we can grow even more, so hitting 2K would be super fun. Additionally, there is a special project that I have been working on that I'm going to launch. It was supposed to be the beginning of January, but it's getting pushed back. I wanted to say January 31st, but realistically, because of school starting again on January 10th, this special project is probably not going to be out until the end of February, but it's something that I'm super passionate about and I think it'll be super helpful. So I'll talk more about that soon, but I really want that to launch. And yes, I think it'll be super beneficial for everybody. It's a free resource. I just think it'll be amazing. So stay tuned, and I'll let you know when I have more information on that. And then lastly, for my work and passion project category, is I really want to work on work-life balance. I work very hard. I put my head into my books, into my work, and I just grind out the work and the studying, and I forget to come up for air and like have fun and kind of enjoy life while I'm doing the hard parts of life. So I definitely want to work on that this year. I think it'll be better for my health and my mental health in general, just to take a few breaks. It's very hard for me to do that because in my head I'm like, no, I need to work hard and I need to keep going and I can't stop. And it's like, realistically, the people who produce the best work understand when they need to take a break so they don't burn out, and when they need to kind of step back. And I'm still learning that. So that is definitely my goal for 2022. All right, and the last category that I'm working on for 2022 is the health and wellness category. So I have no diety related goals. I don't have anything like that. What I'm really focusing on is learning more about intuitive eating and kind of continuing on this intuitive eating journey and learning about my body and my preferences, and just learning about myself, really. I feel like for so long, I've just worried about school and other people. I kind of took a step back last year and was like, wow, I really don't focus on myself and my wellness. I'm kind of focused on everybody around me. And I was not feeling very good because of that, because I was neglecting my own health. So I'm really making that a priority. And I know in the past I said my health was a priority, but I realized the way my behaviors were not supporting that. In my head, I thought I was having health promoting behaviors for myself, but I was really focused on other people and making sure they were okay. And last year I realized like everybody has themselves. They can handle what they got going on. I need to handle what I have going on. So that is definitely one of the big goals for 2022, is just figuring out myself and my life and getting it all together. And then my second goal, I want to get back into joyful movement. Now in the past, I've only exercised to lose weight and change my body. It was never for fun. It was never for joy. And there was a moment where I was lifting for fun, but I think I was only lifting because the alternative in my head was cardio and I didn't want to do cardio. So anyway, long story short, I really want to get into lifting for fun again and just have fun with it. Figure out what I like doing, what movements feel good in my body, and just work on my health that way. Kind of a more joyful approach to being healthy and not restrictive. I just really want to have fun with it and feel good. So that is definitely one of the biggest goals, is to just feel better and feel good about what I'm doing and actually do things that make me feel good. All right, I have 3 more things on my list for goals. The next one is work on taking my supplements more. I am slightly deficient in vitamin D and I just forget to take my supplements. So I really want to work on that. I just think it'll be better. And I'm not going to be strict with it. I'm not going to make myself a list of every day I need to take it. I just want to give myself a little reminder in the morning, like, hey, how are you feeling? Should you take X, Y, and Z supplement? And then go on with life. Because I know for a fact I don't get all of the necessary nutrients I need from my diet alone. With PCOS, you kind of lack some things, and vitamin D is one of them, as well as omega-3s. And I definitely don't get enough omega-3s in my diet, so I just kind of want to make sure I'm taking those whenever I feel like I need it. And then on top of that, I want to get out in the sun more. I need way more sunshine in 2022. I feel like 90% of my year last year was studying with my heads in my books inside. So even if that means studying outdoors a little bit, even though it's slightly inconvenient to study outdoors, go for more walks, just enjoy the sunshine. And maybe that's why I got vitamin D deficient. I wasn't getting enough sun, but definitely I need a lot more sunshine and sunscreen. That is one of my biggest goals, is just to get out in nature a little bit more this year. And then lastly, this is kind of a lighthearted one. I really want to focus on my skincare routine this year. When I get stressed, I kind of just do cleanser and throw in a moisturizer and that's it. I don't have any more steps to the routine when I'm stressed, which is totally fine. You know, there's seasons of life where things get hard and you do your best, but I would like to kind of push myself just to do a little bit more, like use my eye cream and use my face mask. I have a whole closet full of amazing products and I just want to make sure I utilize them this year so they don't go bad. And I've been doing a good job of it. I've been trying to use up all my sample products right now just to get them out of my closet, so then I only have like full-size things left, and sample sizes are so easy to get through. So that is one of my last goals for health and wellness. I would love to know what your goals are for 2022, what you're focusing on, and really where you're gonna put your energy for 2022. I know it's different for everybody. Everybody's always in a different season of life. It's rare to find somebody who's on the same exact path that you are with the same goals. So I would love to hear from you guys what you have going on and how everything's going. So we have reached the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. I've enjoyed making videos so much throughout 2021. It was really, it kept me going sometimes when life got hard. So I want to thank you guys for being there for me and commenting and liking and just watching the videos. It's been honestly such a wild ride and I can't wait to put out more amazing videos for 2022. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.